this is fruity. I'm going to make yogurt with this coconut. I will add 2 cups of water in the Vitamix or strong blender if you don't have a Vitamix, and make the yogurt, but a very not thick yogurt. It will not be thick, it will be like milk. So I measured it. This is 2 cups of coconut, so I put 3 cups of water so far, and I will see if I get the consistency that I need. I need it to be more watery than yogurt, kind of like milk, but not as liquidy as milk, a little bit more consistent than milk. Okay. You have to chop everything into small pieces. The walnuts, of course, these are raw. Remember that every time I use walnuts or any nuts, I'm using them raw nuts. Chopping the mint, and I have fresh dill that I'm going to use. There is also tarragon and another thing that I use that I will post in the ingredients. Just chop everything small. Garlic is not mandatory, but if you want to use it, you can put it in here and just smash it, and then chop. So I'm using this because the fragrance comes out when you do that. And you can use onions if you eat onions. You gotta use like half an onion and chop in small pieces. I would just do either garlic or onion, not both, because to me, that I eat raw, both of them together is too strong. Or I might not even use garlic myself when I make it. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the skin of the lemon. Lemon is mandatory. This is a Meyer lemon from my yard, and it tastes really good. I can eat the skin, the peel. It tastes delicious. The peels are organic, like it doesn't have any chemicals on it or anything. But I'm not gonna use the peel in the mixture I'm making. I'm just gonna take the seeds off and then dump it into the Vitamix, add it to my yogurt mix. The yogurt that I made from coconut. Yogurt thing looks great. It's thick, really nice. You can add more water. This can be more watery, but I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna add all the ingredients. I put the lemon in here and I'm gonna mix it. Black pepper, optional. If you don't eat it, you don't have to add it. I'm gonna add some black pepper. Pink salt, optional. I'm not gonna add pink salt because I don't eat salt. This looks amazing. It looks creamy. When it's not vegan, people might add a little bit of butter or cream, but this is already creamy, so I don't need to add all that stuff. I'm going to add everything that I chopped in there. I use 3 cucumbers. You can use less if you don't want that much cucumber, but I like it, so I'm gonna add all these 3 cucumbers in there, and the walnut, and I have a little bit of savory, which a little bit like rosemary, but I find it less strong than rosemary. And this is tarragon. I didn't have fresh tarragon, so I have a little bit of dry tarragon that I'm going to add, and I'm going to mix. If you have a little bit of rose water, you can add rose water, like 1 tablespoon, or you can make fresh rose water yourself. I ran out of roses, so I don't have that, but you can make it by putting some rose flowers in water and leave it in the fridge for like 10 to 12 hours and take out the roses. If you have those rose leaves, the pink ones, you can decorate it with that. I'm going to add some raisins to this. If you're following food combination, you don't need to add raisins. I'm trying to avoid salt, so I'm not gonna add salt, but if you eat salt, just add a little bit of pink salt. It will taste good instead of raisins. I'm going to add raisins to this. I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of raisins. I added more raisins, so it's 1/2 cup of raisins. For salt, you can also put some minced celery, like add a little bit of celery to it for salt, but originally this doesn't have celery in it. Okay, I'm done. Again, if you like onions, you can add half of one onion, red onion that is chopped. It looks great and it's delicious. The name of this dish in Farsi, in Persian language, is abdu khiyar. This is abdu khiyar, which means water and cucumber, but it has yogurt. If the non-vegan one is made with yogurt, this is made with coconut. If you want my free recipes, make sure to click the link below.